Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Storm King's Thunder, episode 63. The Mystery of the Golden Goose.
The golden goose.
The
Yep.
golden goose. I don't get it at all, but I'm happy. Oh, I know. I get it.
Oh my goodness.
Yes,
Is
need
this
I
it?
remind you all, once I find the handout, where the fuck are you?
Hiding.
We also don't know how long we were in Halloween Town. We could have been there for years.
Wait, is
I
this
mean,
a
if we were
Jack
there
and the
for years,
Beanstalk
then-
reference?
I don't know.
Now, this is the coin we got from the new Storm Giant ruler. Or it's apparently the only clue we have in the Storm King's disappearance.
Princess.
That on the day that he disappeared, this coin was found there.
It's the goose cult.
Do you
And
Yeah,
recognize
that,
it,
that
Rizwan?
was found close to where the Queen's corpse was found.
Yeah. And
Oof.
let's see, it's currently with the Harpers because they're getting information.
No, they only got a copy of it. We still have it.
Okay.
We gave
so
him
yeah,
like a rubbing or something.
Yeah.
but bottom line, we're killing time while they are figuring out stuff about it. We're either that or trying to find a new lead.
So last time, you all found yourselves in a very strange place. Just suddenly went from your ship to a field of pumpkins, where you were attacked by scarecrows, and you had found yourselves in a small village or town that seemed abandoned. Doing some exploring, there were some strange happenings here. A mirror shattered itself. The reflection smiled at Rizwan. Polchara didn't have horns. Reed saw himself without a mask, despite it being on. And none of them were okay, yeah. As you delved deeper, you found one of the cellars had led to a tunnel. Following this tunnel, you had encountered some incorporeal undead. Took them out and continued on, eventually finding yourselves in what appeared to almost be like a desecrated temple or something that was below ground, directly below the graveyard in that small village. Where you would notice an obelisk and some foul ritual had happened. Something had been let loose. You soon learned what that was, as it stalked you, trapped you inside. Did battle and were successful in defeating the entity, taking his mask and his machete as a prize. As you walked out of the cellar, you found yourselves back on your ship in the morning. You are still exhausted from the previous fight. You do not heal, you don't get your spell slots back. Whether a dream or reality, well, that's up to your imagination. But you still have the stuff, the items that you had, the trophies. Now, Truth Seekers, what would you like to do?
Hey, who brought this mask on the ship? I think it gave me nightmares.
My question is, how did I get on this ship?
Did
What
you
the-
sneak in at night?
I went to bed in my room.
Well, I would
And then-
imagine that little bit of a shared nightmare of what we had or whatever could explain things, but who knows?
Which my mom is gonna be pissed at me because I left without saying anything.
You probably should have said something.
I can't really control when I get kidnapped in my sleep.
I don't know, just send a messenger bird or something.
Yeah, I mean, I could always put sending in your ring.
Who kidnapped you?
I don't know.
Oh, Reed knows your mom.
Well, I could put sending in her ring so she can message her.
Frisbin just makes a face at Poltar and she goes, "Everybody here knows my mom."
What? Yeah, but I've seen Reed has the sending spell. Also, speaking of which, do you still have the second level and third level branding smites I put in there?
Let me look. I just have the 3rd level left.
Ah, fair enough.
I think I used it before I had to take a break.
Yeah, fair enough. So anyway, Rizwin, and that like the the Harpers told us you were coming. I haven't had much time to prepare, but I guess we can get the interview started.
How did they know I was coming here when I didn't even know I was coming here?
Polchara was not interviewing Rizwin.
Also, who made you leader in the first place?
Who's leader?
Rizwin just kind of points at Reed and goes, "I vote Reed."
I vote anyone except me.
I second Reed's vote.
Blue is sus.
I vote anybody but Polchara.
I second that.
What about Leon?
What? Why? Why are you doing this to me?
You're a military type.
Well, that's
Yes.
true. You have experience leading people, no?
I mean, yeah. Doesn't mean I want to. You're all capable people. I'm sure you can.
To be honest, we all do pretty well as is without a leader, us all making a decision together as a team.
Oh yeah, I think I think we're all capable of working together, and none of us are capable of leading. Can we all agree on that?
We're all the leaders.
Sure. Like, as soon as you get us your application forms.
Okay.
Polchara!
Again, Polchar, we are agreement that you are not. That she does not require an interview.
If you really want to make it work this way, Polchara, Rizwin, you're hired. Welcome back.
Okay, if you're hiring me, where's my money?
You'll get it when we do adventures.
You'll get it as soon as we make some. You'll get it as soon as we make some.
You'll get your share, just like last time.
Oh, who has the coin? Show it to Rizwan. Maybe she can recognize where it's from.
Coin?
The
The goose.
The goose, yeah.
I mean, you're part of the. Are you part of the Thieves Guild? I know that.
Rizwan is, yeah.
I don't know if I know you that you're a part of the Thieves Guild or not.
She has not explicitly said she is to anybody.
Don't know then. Okay.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, just in case she has seen it before.
Whenever she left to go do stuff, she always said, "I have some things to take care of."
Yeah.
Question 1. What combat experience do you have?
Rizwan just blankly stares at Polchara and kind of puts her hand on her dagger and pats it.
Fair enough. Do you have any past experience flying a flying ship?
Just stare daggers at Polchar at this point.
I'm facepalming at this point.
I'm here to stab, not to pilot.
No experience.
Rizwan just kind of sighs heavily and places her forehead in her hand.
Are you a team player?
Reed, do you know who has got coin or?
You keep
What's
this up,
that badge
Polchar,
on?
and I'm not
Let
gonna
me
be.
see. Oh wait, I
Badge.
have it. My
Oh,
bad.
you have it? Okay.
Yeah, my bad.
I was say, is you a badger? I can't remember.
No, yeah, I have it because I was the last one to show it to my boss.
Ooh, yes.
I'll just show it to Rizwan.
Okay, Rizwin, you can make a history check with advantage.
Ooh, okay.
Oh,
Haha!
Oof.
oh
The,
fuck.
the good rolls continue.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you don't know where this came from.
I think it's time for me to make a sacrifice.
How do you sacrifice virtual dice?
You refresh the page.
Nah, you give up a demon. I volunteer Polchara.
Aha! Joke's on you, I'm a devil.
Half.
I don't know if Rizwin knows the difference.
Devils will make a deal with you, and they'll keep their words. Demons will make a deal with you, and they'll go back on their word.
Sounds about the same to me.
I don't know. You've done both of those things, Poltara.
Well, I can do both those things because I'm also half human.
So he's a demon.
So humans are half devil and half demon?
Sounds
Are
like
you
it to
calling?
me.
Are you calling the humans devils / demons?
No, I'm saying humans are liars. So I can lie. So I can lie perfectly fine.
I feel like it's a good thing that I'm not a human then.
Yeah.
She just kind of looks at Leon.
Yeah, I'm not gonna take offense to it.
Also, none of you take that act to heart. Like neither of my parents were like full-blooded devils.
Well, yeah.
I'm only half human.
I had one human parent and one tiefling parent.
I don't know. Ezra is half human too, and he kind of came out more trustworthy than you did.
I was told I was brought up not to lie.
What's your family like, Reed?
He's also a noble.
Oh,
Well,
my
I was a
family?
farmer.
Well, I had a lot of caretakers. Did
Uh, Polchar, not really. I only spent like 5 years of my life as a noble, and that was when I was a little kid. I grew up on a farm,
So you never got
on
to
a
meet
ranch.
Reed.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I'd hardly call you a peasant. That's all that's all half my family ever was. Thus, my family tree's a little confusing. Half of us are peasants, the other half are warriors. Ugh.
To answer your question more, more description, I guess. My parents died when I was very young, and I was mostly raised by the Harpers.
Ah. Never got to really meet him then, I see.
That does bring up a question. Are you a noble, Reed?
I don't know. I can't say no or yes to that.
You never met his parents?
I
Don't know.
mean, you can borrow my mom if you want, Reed.
That sounds very suggestive.
Hey, I'll happily accept some more parents.
The offer is not for you, Polchara.
Oh,
Huh.
I never got to know my mom.
Obligatory Rizwin's mom has got it going on joke.
Rizwin is her mom's wingman.
Anywho, or should we do something else while we wait?
How many days has it been since we've last met the Harpers?
You don't know. It's been at
We
least
don't know.
one.
Yeah.
And that was
No,
the time it
not-
took you, and that was the time it took you to travel here.
Yeah, not including the dream world, which we have no idea how long that took. Yeah, one.
Let me check my virtual calendar real quick.
It's
Should
been,
we go
it's,
look
it's,
outside?
It's been one. It's been one. Just gonna throw that out there. It's been one day.
Oh wait, hey, work!
See, when you say as far as you know, it makes us think that that's not true.
Yeah, guys, this is very easily solvable. Hey, workers! How long have we been asleep in here?
They're like, a day.
Like, one night. Are you right in the
Thank
head?
you.
Are you right in the head, son?
He's not.
Just had some nightmares. Really long night. Tiefling stuff.
Tiefling stuff that seems to give other people like a mask and then that thing machete.
I ain't complaining.
Nor am I.
I don't like it.
I don't like it. I don't
It
trust
gives
the
me
fact
the
that you.
heebie-jeebies.
I don't trust the fact that you guys have these things from out of nowhere, quote unquote.
Yeah. How
Well,
are you able
Whoever
to pull
brought
things
these
out of
on
a
the
dream?
we've already agreed not to use them until we find out if they're cursed or not.
They're obviously
Yes.
cursed. Someone brought them on the ship and they gave us nightmares.
How is that even physically possible?
I would. Are you serious?
Rizwan just kind of shrugs and goes, magic?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was about to say that's like someone going like saying like oh man, and our village is being attacked by owlbears, and the other person saying like, don't be crazy, owlbears aren't real.
And besides, you're talking to two warlocks.
And a wizard.
Like, my powers literally came from a being that talked to me in my dreams.
This is the first time you just magically spawn a sword out for you like this? That you'd never seen before?
I never said that he did it.
Did say you did do it.
The extent of the magic I know is from what y'all put in this, and Rizwan holds up the ring.
That's fair.
I mean, like I still haven't fully rolled out like devil nightmares yet,
It could
and
be
somehow you all caught it.
could be the devil, or it could be those things that were hunting us, the undead.
Things that were hunting us. Oh,
Those wraiths.
the whites.
Yeah, yeah.
Look, here's my thought. Here's the Pelchar. If the devil did indeed, it was the reason why this. You can go talk to him, figure this out.
Every time I've ever tried that, it doesn't work out well. It's more of a he contacts me thing. He gets
don't-
mad if I try to contact him.
I don't know if I want to talk to him, because the last time it was kind of not
Strange.
okay.
Yeah, it was kind of strange and anything.
He possessed my cousin and challenged me to a duel to the death.
Well, your cousin's under contract, just as you are.
Yeah, I know, but
I still don't understand how you two are related.
who? Me and Felix?
Rizwan just nods.
He's my cousin. Both of our parents died from our family's curse around the same time, so I ended up raising him.
Rizwan just kind of turns to Leon. She goes, you know what I mean, right?
Just looks back at him.
What,
Yeah.
what
Yeah, I
do you
do.
mean?
Oh, by the way, Brisbane, I found some very interesting information out.
Should I be insulted?
I'll let you figure that out for yourself.
I mean, like, no, this is important. If you're insulting me, that's fine. If you're insulting Felix, that ain't gonna fly.
No, I like Felix.
Yeah, he's cool. Just
Oh,
so you
okay.
know, according to Char, he never finished school.
What?
Bard College.
I finished Bard College.
Was it Bard College or am I thinking the other game?
No, that was the other game. Charles didn't
fuck.
finish wizard school. I finished Bard College.
Ah, okay. My apologies then. I got my information wrong.
It happens. Games get mixed up.
It does.
But no, I finished college. I got a lot done there. I'm now certified to be a king's right-hand man, or any noble's right-hand man, really.
Actually, now that I think about it, do they have like a grading system over there?
You get stars on the starboard. Rizwin snickers.
The grading system is don't be some of the worst.
What?
If you're some of the best in class, you pass. If you're some of the worst, you don't.
That doesn't really answer my question, though.
So it's graded on a scale.
It's
I think
more
so.
there's a top 10 list, and if you're on that list, you graduate.
I don't know, Richmond. I feel like it's like you either on the good side of the 50-50 or the bad side of the 50-50.
We'll try to roll a history check for me real quick.
Sure thing.
I want you to roll. Ah, shit.
This is him trying to remember what his grades were.
You heard a rumor about some bard that was so bad, so terrible that came out of the college one time that people were lining up to hire assassins to kill him.
Yeesh. Well, hopefully he wasn't a Bard College of Lore. We're the only ones that become assistants to kings.
What would be funny if he was a College of Whispers bard?
Well, that's kind of an underground college kind of thing. You don't go to the Bard College I went to learn College of Whispers. That's more of a. That's
You're
actually
an
much more of a
assassin to
thief
kill
guild.
an assassin.
That's
I'm
actually
not
much
curious.
more of a Thieves Guild kind of thing.
I'm just curious whether or not, like, what was this bard's race and everything.
And all of you, that bard was Snub himself.
No, I was actually in the top 5.
Yeah, Polchar doesn't know what the race of that one was.
Yeah, I know.
Huh.
Not with that history check.
Nope.
Certainly couldn't have been Mr. Spark.
Or couldn't it?
It could, like I said, I have no idea if Mr. Spark is weak or incredibly powerful. He could be just as easily either.
That guy is awful.
I feel like he's more powerful than you, Polchara.
Like I said, he's either more powerful than me or much weaker than me. I very much doubt it's anything in between.
Either way,
I
that
just
guy-
heard the level of flabbergast in Polchara's voice.
He is an enigma. He is an enigma, okay? I have no idea. Like, it's very hard to tell which one of Mr. Spark's stories are true.
Isn't that the point of bards, though?
No, you tell stories of truth.
But
You know, either way, we need to figure out what direction we're going with this coin, because it's the only clue we have.
I say
there's
we
that
take a nap
and-
first.
what? I had a nap.
I don't know about you guys, I'm feeling pretty sore, and some of my magic seems to be exhausted.
I mean, we just woke up.
Yeah, I'm surprised that
Can
we
we at
still
least have
hurt.
breakfast first?
Sure, I can make us something. What do you guys want? I said,
Brisbane-
I'm a good cook.
Brisbane kind of giggles and looks at Leon. Says, "Horse."
Okay.
No, I don't actually want horse.
I want mutton.
Mutton. Pachar just looks around like, I don't think there's any sheep here.
Leon is a pure carnivore.
I mean, yes.
He doesn't even know what vegetables are.
Look, this is how I get my muscles, okay?
I like vegetables. I grew up on them. Meat was a rarity.
Unless you killed your horse.
Yeah. You laugh about that.
That was a weird time.
We don't talk about those days.
Indeed.
Leon, didn't you try to jump off the ship?
We don't talk about those days. And even if I did, I would have been fine.
We didn't try to jump off the ship. We tried to steal the ship.
Yeah, you did. You tried to beat me, even though the ship is all of us.
No,
We tried to help.
Leon
us
tried to
first.
jump off the ship.
I didn't know this stuff was going on.
Look, I don't know. I don't remember anything. And I'm still saying, like, even if I had jumped, I would have been perfectly fine.
Not back then.
Yes, I would.
Rizzo just nods. Okay, Leon.
Look, I have powers, okay?
I can fly.
I can float. I saved your life.
Leon can fly too.
Yeah,
Now
I
we
can.
can.
What was that, Pochara?
Now we can.
Yeah.
Back then.
I mean, I can't fly, but I can still float.
I don't know. Floating isn't stopping in midair.
It's slowing my descent to not be deaf.
Yeah, fair enough. Let's see.
That sounds more like lighting.
It's not flying, it's falling with style.
Damn it! I was gonna say that.
I was waiting for it.
Well, I guess the next best thing to do would be maybe go back to Evelyn and see if. Well, we don't even need to do that. Reed could just message Crowan, right? And
Yeah.
see if we
I'm
can
not
get
sure
an
they're gonna be
update.
ready in a day, but we could totally ask.
Yeah, he said he needed a few days. It's been like 16 hours. Let's try it.
16 hours, okay. But that's how, like, information goes from one place to the next, and it's just 16 hours. Okay, yeah.
So is that a yes on me casting something or no?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
All right, let me pull up Archmage stats. See if he learned.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna go bother the work to see if they know where I can get some mutton at.
Everlyn.
Probably.
I doubt
Yeah.
there's wild sheep around here.
Food around here.
There could be animals around here since we're close to a forest
I mean,
and a
I
river.
was pretty sure we picked here because it was so barren.
I mean, there's a river nearby, and there's a forest south of us, so there could be animals that head
I-
to the river to drink.
Wild sheep, though? Is that a thing?
Oh, well, not sheep.
Know about a wild sheep.
Goats, might be.
I feel like any sheep that made its way to the wild would be eaten by anything immediately.
It's a dire sheep.
Is that a thing? If it is, we should kill one and eat it.
I'm sure that'd be
For
pretty
days.
delicious.
Next time we're at someone's guild, let's keep an eye out for a job listing for a dire sheep.
It looks like a fluffy porcupine.
A giant fluffy porcupine.
Imagine, we'd eat for days, and imagine how much we could get for the wool.
I feel like we're gonna end up having a sheep farm at the keep.
We can. I was planning on growing some crops here. We could raise some sheep.
As long as I can have one for myself. For it to not be eaten.
What do you want with the sheep?
They're cute. Leave me alone.
I
I
gotta
think
say, if I wanna
Grisman
cuddle
and
with
I
it.
should have the left side of the keep for our female things.
Menagerie.
That you don't have to. No, shh, don't tell them the plan.
That's a lot.
Just
Bush.
for the. Just
That's
for.
No.
That's a lot for
So-
just
Yeah.
two people.
As soon as you cross the threshold, you're like bombarded by animals.
Like there's like a magic
that-
spell that makes the room look empty till you pass by the barrier. There's just
But neither one of
animals.
you two has any magic.
We can find
That-
someone.
Oh, Badger has
Right.
magic.
Can do.
Yes, I do have magic. That is true.
Not good enough for that kind of level
Pass
of
without a
magic.
trace.
You gotta
Oh,
pass
I know.
out a trace of room.
There could
like-
be there is a what the hell is it called? Something terrain.
Illusionary
Terrain?
terrain?
Yeah,
Illusory.
like do that and makes it look like normal, or like there's nothing there.
You just hear meow from the void.
I would like to get a moat made, but I think that'd take up valuable farming space.
Did you say a boat?
Yeah, a moat. We put
Oh,
some
moat.
gators in it.
Okay.
Yeah, we put some gators in it.
Hallucinatory terrain.
We'd have to heat them though.
Hallucinatory terrain, the moat too, so attackers fall into it.
No, we don't gotta feed them as long as we get attacked a lot.
Wait, it just says bard, druid, warlock, and wizard. That's weird.
Knowing us, we'll probably get attacked a lot here.
Gonna check around.
Those gators will be nice and fed. Either that, or we could turn the moat into a lap pool.
Put giant goldfish in it.
But anywho,
It's a big koi pond.
Oh yeah, I'm casting something. I'll just say, sorry to bother you in the morning. Just calling to get an update on the golden goose token.
We found a lead. Can give details upon arrival.
Honk!
The ultimate boss.
I'll let everyone know that. With the
It's holding a
golden token.
knife.
The end boss was just a big ass goose.
That would be scary.
Dire goose.
I'll just replace the token for the final enemy and make it a goose.
Yes, do it.
It's a horse-sized goose, and it's 10 like goose-sized horse minions.
Jason
It's
was
gonna
actually
be a much
Jason
bigger
was
goose.
actually a minion to the goose.
Mega Ultra Trigon is its lieutenant.
Either way, God, like, my wagon is here now, but if I bring it back to Everland and we teleport somewhere.
We should get a teleport circle put into the keep.
Oh yeah, I'm sure Reed's planning something like that.
I am. Yeah.
We gotta get the keep built first. Anywho.
Oh
Yes,
my gosh, we don't have to pay a wizard to put in a teleport circle. We have one.
Yeah, if he decides to stay there for a whole year.
Yeah.
No, Reed. This is the magical part. Glyph of wording.
Staying inside a keep for a whole year? That sounds like Reed's like fantasy.
Yeah, I would do that. I just need a lot of books.
Yeah, you need to buy a lot of like a shitload of books.
Yep.
You have to cast sending to the delivery guild.
Not to mention all the rare chalk and ink you're gonna need
Yep.
for 1 year. That's a lot. That's a fucking expensive.
At least we don't have to pay labor cost.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll probably cost like 36,000 gold with labor, at least.
I don't know. If we paid someone, we could probably take room and board off of their expenses. So Everlyn,
Oh yeah, let's go.
yeah.
I'll summon my horse after sitting down for 10 minutes.
Ugh. Let's try not to pick any fights. I'm still feeling tired.
That's all on you, Boltara.
I mean, you guys aren't feeling tired?
So good news.
Yeah, I'm super hurt.
You don't have any fights on the way there. No encountered with anything.
What's the bad news?
I mean, you're pretty fucking tired, but that's about it.
Okay.
Oh, while we're there, maybe we should have these 2 items we got looked at. Maybe they have a way of, if they are cursed, removing it.
Yeah, or we could go to Waterdeep from there.
Reed, roll an Arcana check.
Okay.
Jeez.
17?
Lower than I thought you'd roll. But you know that you identified these items. You didn't detect a curse. Usually, identify does not detect curses. It's very rare if it does. Usually the only way to notice if something's cursed is to use it.
Trial by
And
fire, baby.
removing a curse from an item is a very long and expensive process. It may not even be guaranteed. removing an attunement, a cursed, someone's attunement to a cursed item is can be done with spells like remove curse or greater restoration. That's much easier and less expensive than trying to cleanse an item completely.
Okay, well, I thought we knew this because that's the reason why we're going to the Harpers, no?
Izun just kind of says, "Can't you just bless it and then it'll be fine?"
Well, not from what I know. I think.
Like even the Harpers would have to experiment on them for an extended period of time.
Oh no, I didn't mean
Oh.
I think we already knew that we couldn't remove the curse because I'm pretty sure someone rolled for it last time.
Okay.
But we were going to them, so just in case one of us got cursed, they could
Oh, right.
separate us from the curse.
That's
That's
fair.
what that was more what I was saying is we
Yeah.
could like equip it while we're around them, and then they could remove the curse off of us versus the thing.
That's my bad. I failed to. Okay.
Controlled
Yes, absolutely.
experiments.
Yeah.
You know, the isolation of a room with nobody around, just us and a very experienced sorcerer / wizard.
We just go to Reed's Archmage. It's like, hey, do you mind if I try on this mask I had brought with me? Oh crap! And we used our greater. Who still has a greater restoration?
I
One.
thought that's what we were going to the Harpers for.
Well, I mean, like we still have those glyphs on our wrist, don't we? Like some of us. I know I've
Well,
already done my
I
greater
don't.
restoration.
I don't have enough.
I think Leon said he does.
I think I have 2 little ones.
Like we definitely had to use 3 on ourselves. We had to use 1 on the wizard and the wizard lady.
I think you used a lesser on her.
We had to use a greater on Badger.
Wait, did we use a lesser on her? Because if we used a lesser on her, then that was the one I used.
Was it? I don't remember because I know lesser can remove madness. If that is the case. Yeah, I think you only used a lesser.
Yeah, what wasn't it like? It's either 1 greater or 2 lesser.
It's like it's either 1 greater or 3 lesser, or kind of. Yeah, if you want to go up to 4 points, you can. If you used a lesser on her.
Yeah, but if I used a lesser, then I don't have enough for a greater.
You do, as long as you didn't use another lesser before.
Okay, then yeah,
Yeah.
I've only used 1 lesser from it then.
It's basically
a
enough
lesser-
for 1 lesser and 1 greater.
Oh wait
or
a minute!
more
If it was a
lessers.
lesser, I probably spell slot. I'm stupid.
Maybe you did.
Probably. Then mine's probably fully still charged. Hold on,
I don't know if you would have used it elsewhere.
Also, I think we're better off just finding someone to cast bestow, like remove curse or something, than use the charms.
Yeah. Probably. Either way, hey, I guess we'll find out as soon as we're with the Archmage.
Well,
I
you
think
make
that's
it...
the most. Sorry, y'all.
Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna say I think that's the most like opportunity time to get cursed when you're in front of an Archmage.
I like how we're assuming that he can actually cast that spell.
I'm assuming he'll know what to do.
I'll roll randomly to see if any of the mages there have prepared remove curse for the day.
If they don't, we could always teleport to Waterdeep since we always.
Or you
appear
wait a
in
day.
there. Oh, that's true.
As long as it's not, a curse that is crippling.
Well, I put on the mask and my legs fell off.
Boop. Blue is sus.
Damn it! Someone C3PO me around.
I gripped the sword, and then I had the murderous rampage thirst to kill all my friends. Whoops.
Oh, end of campaign. Let's go roll new characters.
Woohoo!
I put on the mask lets me intimidate people, but I see nothing but good and nice things through it. I can't get angry.
All of our characters end up being people that the Harpers have hired to be like, can you clean this up, please?
Either way, let's go find out.
This
They
guy's
were
just
doing
been in the
so-
corner screaming the entire time. Really weird.
One teleporting beer, please.
The party was doing so well, and then they turned some cursed objects.
He just looks at you like blankly, Pochara. And slides you a thing, and just stares and just kind of shakes his head side to side. He's just staring at you.
Thank you.
Okay. I assume you all, Badger, are you going into Everland?
The question of the day.
Prefer not to. I will stay with our keep. If you guys are okay with that, I'll just stay behind.
I'll stay with the car.
Yeah, I'll stay with the car.
So you're staying with the keep, at the keep, a day's travel away.
Are they going by cart or how are y'all going to Overland?
We're bringing the cart.
I will stay in the cart, and she says that she's gonna try to get the helmet off of Polchara to put it on to help hide her face. I will stay in the cart, and I'll go ahead and leave Jasper and Onyx at the keep with a lady. So I'm guessing lady's staying there too for now. And
Lady is not at the keep.
where's lady at?
Lady is in Silvery Moon with Rizwan's mom.
Just left there.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and make sure the Tressum and Pseudo Dragon are in my room. And do we have magical locks on our doors yet to make sure like no one can come in without our permission?
What are you talking about? The keep
No.
doesn't, the keep doesn't even have rooms made yet.
We don't have walls yet. Badger.
They're working on it. It's
Then I do not leave them behind at the keep. I will take them with us. I will watch all the animals in the carts. I just need the helmet, and we will be good. I'll just stay in the cart.
Just like that, I'm back to only being bilingual.
I just imagine like one of those little kids that run around wearing a Boba Fett helmet.
That's exactly what's going on. But I stay in the cart. There is no running.
Suspicious. Got my vote.
boom, boom, boom. You guys make it into the tower.
I'm
The
never
all too
gonna get used
familiar.
to that.
Yet slightly nauseating rush as you softly land on the marble flooring of the tower.
Ugh. Reed, why do the Harper's teleportation suck?
I don't know.
Probably because they mixed it with alcohol.
No, even when we use the big one that brings to like, different cities, I feel so nauseated. Like, I didn't feel bad at all when the Giants did it. So, I have a point of reference now that the Harpers are just bad at this. No offense.
None take it. Giants are.
Considering you can't even
worse
do
for-
it, they're pretty good.
I can teleport. I have 2 different ways to teleport.
Can you teleport all of us at the same time?
I
Can you
can
teleport me mutton right now?
I'll get back to you on that, Leon. And to
Fuck.
answer your question, Reed, I can teleport 2 of us at a time.
That's not. No, that's not the same thing.
Actually, I can teleport all of us.
Can you
Holds the
teleport all of us to Waterdeep?
I can teleport all of us. Just holds the conch.
You don't even have. You're not even attuned to that.
I am.
Oh, right.
Rizu's
never
just
mind.
like, why are you just holding a shell?
Oh, this conch brings us to the giant kingdom.
Which giant kingdom?
The
Storm.
storm giant one. Sorry, what?
Oh, you guys did that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we just recently came back from that.
Ah,
It's where we got the coin.
And before that, we went through another stinking adventure, didn't we, Polchara?
That one, I loved that one. We met a friend.
You met a friend.
Jibber jabber.
Rizun is
Oh,
just
you mean
lost at
the-
this point.
Oh,
You
you
don't
mean when we
wanna
took a
know.
vacation?
Oh yeah, that was a great vacation adventure.
We almost died by drow.
You almost
Anyway,
died to a
Grand
wizard.
Archmage. Anyway, Grand Archmage, how are you doing today?
Ah,
Wow. Completely just avoiding the subject. I am well, Puchara. How about yourself? How are you all? You look a little worse for wear. Did you have trouble on the way here?
More slight trouble before we got even hit the road, to be honest. We had this weird linked kind of dream,
yeah,
and
Yeah,
don't work that way.
a
by the
masked
way.
man beat us up in our sleep.
yes, this masked humanoid figure came. We were at this abandoned village, and we found this altar, and this monstrous humanoid man attacked us with this. And I kind of point, and I kind of like, I'm assuming we're keeping the bag of holding. I just like point to Reed, and a mask came out of it too. And
I got the mask.
We
It's in my
weren't-
coat pocket.
why? I thought we
What?
agreed to put it in the bag of holding.
You put yours in the bag of holding. Mine's in my coat pocket.
Anywho, we didn't get much sleep. It's like we were dreaming, but when we woke up, the items were there, and we didn't feel rested.
Rizun just points to the giant gash on her side and says, I got stabbed.
Hey, do you mind if I just try on this mask?
Polchara, business first.
Fine. Right. Golden goose corn information, please.
Ah, yes, of course. We have traced that back to... It is a gambling chip upon the a riverboat called the Grand Dame.
Ooh.
It is located in Yartar. Apparently, each night, the more wealthy or better to do like to go on a short nightly cruise every now and again. And instead of they pay for these coins so that well, I don't know the details, but the patrons exchange gold for these coins, and upon finishing, they exchange the coins back for gold. If they had more, and yada yada. We have learned that it is owned by Lord Kashmir Dryland, a human man.
Quite the name. Also, how wealthy?
I mean, he owns this, and they seem to have a decent operation, so...
Oh no, no, I was asking like you said only like the wealthy could get on there. Like how wealthy?
Oh!
We may qualify for that.
I guess those, apparently those they're dressed well are, and that have coin are welcome aboard.
The
That
ones
won't be a
that look
problem.
rich, you mean?
The ones that look what to do don't have to be rich, but those that have obviously have coin to spend.
I know that type.
Won't be a problem for me or Ezra.
Okay.
Well, not that you don't look nice, Reed.
I didn't mean like that. I'm just thinking we could always cast disguise self.
Seeming make us all look like cows.
I mean, like
Rizwan
being-
does have that.
Rizwan does have a
Hat.
hat of disguise.
I mean, as long as you guys like just kind of pull like a pretty woman on them, yeah, man. Like I'm pretty sure you guys could enter with me and Ezra as our entourage.
I ain't nobody's entourage, Bulchara. I'm my own entourage.
Okay, then you best dress really, really nice.
She poofs herself into a fancy dress.
Is this fancy enough, Archmage?
What
I'm
the
sorry,
what?
I forget your name.
To what Rizwan is wearing or seeming to wear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And kind of looks at her and
Rizwan has targeted these type of people very often, so she knows what they look like.
you definitely can pull the look off when you want to do so. You might need to change your hair up a little bit, but that's about it.
Ooh, I can help with that. Speaking of which, Rizwan, do you have money? I don't think you were there for the payday of the fire giants.
You're asking me if I have money?
Yeah,
Do you not know me?
like how much?
Rizwan
heck?
sized. Let's just say enough.
Enough.
It's not wrong.
I mean, I'll tell you how much I have if you tell me how much you have.
This is not a pissing
Oh,
contest,
jeez.
Bulchara.
No, you're being very coy about this. I want to know if you can keep up with us at the gambling table while we get information.
She just gives Bulchara a blank stare.
Even I'm just like over here listening to this. It's like, what?
It's a very fair question.
We can figure this out when we get closer to.
Let's
Even
just
if that is
say
the case,
my
just-
job title isn't looked upon very highly in any sort of society.
And even if that's the case, you can always just like have her borrow money from us. It's like no big deal.
Yeah, I suppose so. Like the only reason I'm assuming this is when it's because like you weren't there when we got paid for our most rewarding job yet. That's the only reason I was assuming that.
Period.
Have you ever actually seen me buy anything?
I mean, I'm assuming you're gonna have to get chips if you want to get on this place.
I can get chips. Don't worry.
Without getting kicked out or become suspicious.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that, Grand Archmage. Was there more?
Rizwan just kind of leans over to Leon and goes, "Why is he being so aggressive today?"
Probably because you're back. I don't know. Might be because of the mask.
It's already working and he hasn't even put it on. It must be cursed.
Guess I don't know.
Okay. Typically, we have learned through speaking with someone who had been there, that those in armor are typically asked to leave and are not able to board. And similarly, those who are carrying weapons are unable to board.
Sorry, say again. I was helping my sister with something.
If you are attempts to board with armor and or weapons, you are turned away.
I'm guessing musical instruments don't count.
Do they not have any sort of guard system?
Yeah, they do. They may not let you if you're not part of the staff there.
I just had a flashback to the Hitman game.
Hmm.
Reed, does your mage armor like look like anything?
Not particularly. Why?
I was just saying, if we had to go on there without armor and stuff, like you could just whip us up some magic armor.
True.
I mean, with my hat, I can still wear armor and weapons, and they won't see it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The sky self would be very
Ah.
useful for this.
How magically aware are these people?
That we are not aware of. But certainly they know such things exist, so...
I mean, I'm not a pushover without armor. Like, a musical instrument's all I need to fight.
I'm sure I wouldn't hold it past people to have like counter means to magic.
I was just saying, like, if we were worried about being on there and being defenseless. Oh god, I just had a terrifying thought of like us leaving all of our armor and equipment on the ship and it gets destroyed again. We'll bury it. We'll bury our equipment in a chest somewhere.
Well, I can probably sneak in something small.
You know, we could just put it all in the bag of holding.
I'm
No,
not
well,
entirely sure they would allow the bag of holding on board.
They don't allow magic items, right?
Well, more so, it may be suspicious to them, and they may not allow it on.
They are, they are likely to inspect it before allowing you entry.
Okay. So we'll throw everything in the bag of holding, pop the bag of holding in something durable, and bury it.
They go to inspect it, and they just turn it inside out.
yeah, they could do that.
Oh no, I'm saying we put it in like a chest and we bury it somewhere where we park the ship.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, what I was saying is I could probably sneak in like a dagger, maybe, because I can have my friend bring it in.
I mean, if we're
Charles, that is true. You and I, what we could do is we could make a dagger a packed weapon, and
I mean, you're also overlooking something, Ezra. I'm just like going to put my hand on my weapon and I'm just gonna make it disappear and then make it reappear. That's why I'm saying all I need is a musical instrument.
well, I
I'm
don't have
always
that,
on.
Polchara. I can only.
You have that. That's pack weapon.
Yeah, Ezra, you can do that.
Even with the
You can
Even
put your
with-
weapon into a pocket dimension.
Yeah, you can make it appear and disappear. It takes an action to make it reappear, but you can do it.
Oh, well, I'm good then.
Good old Hordy move.
Yeah. Were you guys under the assumption that, like, when I said all I needed was an instrument, I'd only be using magic? No.
No, well, I'm just the reason I was saying for the dagger was Like for example, for Iswin, I could have Nova bring it in essentially.
I actually do need to go by my house, though.
Oh, okay. We could fly there, or
Do
yeah,
you,
we could fly there.
do you think I carry all of my money on me all the time?
You don't?
Rizwan keeps all our money underneath her mattress.
I mean,
I
like,
don't know about you, but I don't like being a jackpot for another thief.
I mean, the only
That's
people
fair.
that are going to take my money are people who are stronger than me.
They don't have to be stronger than you to take it.
But then they'll be dead.
Either way, Crowin, is there anything else that you've learned that could be useful?
That's about all we've learned with the time given, and thankfully we were able to find someone relatively quickly that knew some stuff, but if you plan on infiltrating it, that'll be up to you, how you go about it. And that's really all the information that we have.
Well, we would be grateful if you learn any more information while we're on the way to relay that over so that we're going in with a little more detail, and we appreciate what you guys could get. Now on the next order of business, the items that we were referring to when we awoke from that nightmare, we know they're magical. We have a hunch they're cursed, and we were wondering if you or anyone around had the capability to remove said curse from Polchara or myself once we actually attune to them, because we know it's nearly impossible to get rid of it's nearly impossible or impractical to get rid of the curse on the objects themselves.
Go for it, Rizwan. Sleight of hand. Let me. Yeah, you do that.
Oh. I rolled shit, but I'm surprised it still worked.
Well, Badger saw you do it. Nope, Badger's not there. So,
Happily in the cart with my Batman helmet on, with my menagerie of animals.
we do have someone in that has removed curse active, I think. They can only do it, I think he's used it a couple times earlier. He can only do it one more time than today.
Well, um, we could uh, we could one of us could do it now, and we could probably stay in Everland for a day. That way, we don't have to travel all the way back to the tower.
All right. You can do yours since yours needs to be attuned to.
All right, sounds fair enough. I'll just it'll take me about an hour to get attuned to it, but easily done.
All right.
So I asked for the sword, and I just I just kind of sit down and start kind of attuning to it.
All right. And you attune to it. You can activate it a couple times, drawing the shadows in. Making the blade, everything the blade in them. Make an insight check.
Oh, goody! I'm proficient in that. Did not mean to roll advantage. So, ooey.
I mean, you don't feel any different.
I was about to say, you say that.
Ah, it don't seem like much at the moment, guys. It may be okay.
Okay, then I'll try mine on then.
And yeah, I was about to say, can I see if Ezra seems different?
I mean, you can certainly roll an insight check. And certainly try.
Ezra, how does horse sound right now?
Oh,
Why would I want to? What about horse?
That's
I
my
mean,
only experience with curses.
This doesn't seem any different than when you last saw him a few weeks ago.
damn it!
Well, if you're fine, then I'll try on mine.
All right, you put the mask on, Pochara.
Yep.
You put the mask on. Everyone that's looking at him, kind of like, you're immediately kind of like much more afraid of Pochara, kind of remembering the harrowing events.
It's not Polchara, it's the memories.
But you put it on, and that's kind of everyone's reaction to it, immediate reaction.
Okay, everyone. I know about the horse meat curse, but there is one very, very common curse that I'm about to test. I try taking off the mask.
That's one of the surefire things, isn't it?
Yep.
I want everyone to give me an insight check.
Hey.
Ah, the turns have tabled.
Let me find. I gotta find the
What goes
Item
up
itself.
must come down.
Oh, just roll a natural one.
Yep.
What the hell did I call this thing?
You didn't give it a thing. You just told us it gave +5 to intimidation.
I thought I made
Spooky,
it. I
spooky
could have sworn I made a
mask.
thing for it.
No, you made a thing for the machete. I remember you said that you didn't make a thing for the mask.
Could have sworn I did. I'm looking for it real quick. So, give me a second. Yeah, there's Dread Sever. I could have sworn I made a thing. For this.
Slasher's Visage is the name.
Oh, there we go. I went over it a couple times. So, all right. Ezra, looking at him, and he tries to remove the mask. It doesn't come off. And looking at him, you feel like he probably he'd have a hard time convincing someone of something if he wore this mask.
Oh!
Polchara, I have a feeling if you try to do anything but intimidate anybody with that thing, it's not gonna work for you.
What do you mean by that, you asshole?
It doesn't make you. It doesn't turn you into an asshole, Polchara.
Rizwan just kind of chokes on her spit a little.
I don't
He's
know,
like,
I-
"Ugh."
I was trying to think of a reason why I become less persuasive. Other than wearing the mask.
Well,
Because the mask is literally fucking intimidating as shit.
the mask. Let's face it, we are still kind of shuddering at the sight of that mask. I can only imagine what it would feel for a commoner that hasn't fought against him, seeing that mask.
Oh. Fair enough. Well, you seem to be in the clear. Mind if I get that remove curse?
Sure. All right, you're given the last remove curse, and you're able to remove it from your face.
Would he want to get it removed?
Yes, I would. I may like the extra intimidation, but persuasiveness, I'd use that a lot more.
I was just wondering, because some curses make you not want to take it off.
That's what remove curse would do. It'll even get rid of. He literally could not take it off. Doing the remove curse makes it so he
God.
can.
I think I really want this mask. But then how would I eat?
Well, we.
That's another thing about this mask. How would you fucking eat?
Does it have like a mouth hole or something?
Nope.
Nope.
The hockey mask.
I thought hockey masks have mouth holes.
Nope. They have
They
holes,
got those
but
little
not
tiny
mouth
breathing
holes.
holes.
You just stick a straw through it.
Reed would have to
Eat through a
survive
tube.
entirely off of. Reed would have to survive like exclusively off of spaghetti noodles.
It's very
Oh, God.
tempting. Not gonna lie. It's very
But-
tempting.
He's like, I do like spaghetti.
Well, if you want the mask, Reed, it's all yours.
No one would ever be able to unmask me.
What's
That's
under
the only
mask?
reason. That's the only reason.
Yes.
Yep.
Dear God, what's under the mask? Another mask. It does make me think. If you wore a mask over your mask, as some people couldn't see the under mask, would that
Maskception.
would that not would the penalty to your persuasion not affect you?
If you wore another mask over top the slasher's visage.
Well, I think both of them maybe won't affect me then, in that case.
I mean, like you can take off one whenever you want to be intimidating.
Just be like wearing both of those like drama masks where one is happy and the other is sad.
Either way, did they get it off of me?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like those clock people from Doctor Who, where they have happy faces and they spin their heads around and then it's angry face.
Well, Reed, it's all yours to figure out what to do with. I won't be intimidating a Trask anytime soon.
Are those actually a thing?
Oh yeah, they're quite real. Well, it is quite real.
Yeah,
The one-
Cronin was like, I was about to correct you on that. Yeah.
I've only ever heard about them in like scary stories that are meant to like spook kids into being good.
Yeah, they teach about it in school. Mostly just don't go near it. And that we've only ever discovered one to exist. But hey, just don't go near the Trask and you'll be fine.
Just hope you're not on the same plane of existence and you'll be fine.
Yeah, I was about to say. I feel like if we see a Tarask, it's too late.
Oh yeah. Yeah, if you see it, you're already destined to die. If it's awake, everything within like a 20-mile radius is destined to die until it falls asleep again. But that it's only awake for 1 day for every year it hibernates.
Well, I guess that's about all. I guess that's all the business to conclude. Thank you for the curse removal and information. We appreciate it.
Of course.
So, is that thing gonna be your new pack weapon, Ezra?
That's the plan.
Okay. Well,
Or just shivers.
time for our last order of business before we start traveling. How do we connect the coin to the person we're looking for? Like, if we actually go there.
Who are we looking for?
Whoever was the person that owned the coin.
I feel like we'd have to go to the boat for that.
Well, yeah, I'm saying, how do we connect the coin to whoever lost it?
No, but it
Like,
could
I
be a
meant, like,
worker.
say we went there. How do we connect it to someone?
I don't know. Look for sketchy people.
I would imagine someone that I would imagine Polchara, someone that went toe to toe with a storm giant and won would probably be boasting about that. Most
Probably.
common folk would be.
Well, worst case scenario, we sneak in the back and see if we can find a list of patrons. And oh my god, guys, is this a heist?
Um, if these people are a little shady, I don't know if they would have a list of patrons.
Yeah, and it probably wouldn't be a patron because you don't really take the chips out of a casino since you normally trade them for cash before you leave.
Yeah, you're not really allowed to take them outside.
Well, they may. If sometimes people forget or one gets stuck in a pocket.
Yeah.
Or want a souvenir.
Yeah, I'm sure the casino would be more than happy to keep the gold in exchange for the token outside.
Well, if you take it with you, you can probably get 10 gold out of it.
Hmm. 10 gold per chip. Oh, these are high rollers.
They're probably worth more in the casino.
Yeesh. Okay. Well, I can definitely keep up with that. So then, I guess we'll go back to the ship and fly there.
Well-
I feel like that's like taking $100 chip out of a casino and then selling it to somebody for $10.
I mean, I guess there's the possibility that you were kicked out and not allowed to go there again. You gotta sell, like, it's worth money. It's just, it's not as much worth to you as it would be for other people, so you gotta sell it for a lower rate. It'd be like trying to sell a coupon.
I don't like that idea at all.
No, you sell, like, if say like you get like 5 silver off or something, but you know you're personally not going to buy that, but you know someone who would buy the thing, and you're like, hey, I'll sell you this 5 silver coupon for 3 silver. That way, that person gets the benefit of saving 2 silver, and you still get 3 silver. That's a thing that happens. Anyway, flying ship.
Well, it is nighttime, so you have to spend a night here.
Typically, people I know get a discount
For coupons?
for goods.
5-finger discount.
A
Either way, yeah, I guess we should get a like a room or something. I feel pretty tired.
Rizlin's currently just kind of covered in a few tressums.
Yeesh.
from the floor among the winged cats, Rizwan looks up at you and goes, "Polchara, check your pocket."
Okay. It. Hmm. I check my coat pocket. The one that used to have the mask in. It's like it's empty. Is it supposed to be a magic trick?
It's not empty.
Oh.
You find a sock.
Sock.
Rizwan pulls up her pant leg to show that she's not wearing a sock on one foot. If I can put a sock in your pocket without you knowing, I can take your money without you knowing.
Well, if you were just some random Joe, you'd be dead.
I am not some random Joe, and nor do the other people I know.
I know, that's why you're still alive. Here's your sock back.
I'm just saying, normal people, other people wouldn't tell you. And you wouldn't know until it was too late.
Okay, and? I'm confused about what was the purpose of this?
It's what you were talking about earlier. About you carrying all your money and her not carrying all her money because it could be stolen.
When did we talk about that?
You just talked about it earlier.
Rizwan just does the heaviest eye roll.
We talked about a lot of things in there.
Polchora, ever just oblivious to things and not remembering shit.
I feel like it's about time I tell you guys what I actually did for a living in Silvery Moon.
Milk
Rizwan
farmer.
Rizwan kind of looks around to see if anybody else is listening.
You can get like a room, to like to sleep in and stuff. Assuming you leave the Tressum room.
Yes. She'd rather leave the Tressums than have people hear what she says. So when she's confident enough that only the party is listening, she'll say, okay, full facts, I'm part of the Thieves Guild in Silvery Moon.
Was that a secret?
Did you know?
I assumed.
I mean, to be fair, that's not much of a surprise.
You were able to get like Ezra a false identity, weren't you?
No, that was the Harpers, and they're still working on that.
Oh, okay.
Rizwan was, but the only person she told was Ezra.
Oh, fair enough. That was months ago.
Oh yeah, she did try, but I think it was too expensive or something.
Yeah, the Harpers are doing it for free. The Thieves Guild is not.
Yeah, I do think we knew Derek was part of the Thieves Guild, though.
Yes. Well, I don't think she told that he was in the Thieves Guild. She just told that he was the reason she got into all the shit that she was in.
Huh, fair enough. Anyway, you were talking. Sorry.
Yeah, so she basically just tells the group that she is a highly trained thief. So. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. I mean, I kind of already assumed you were a highly trained thief.
Huh.
I don't know. You can kind of be pretty dense sometimes, Poltara.
I pick up on things from time to time.
Except for people's genders.
Now, when did I ever do that?
Remember that one time we went to which town was it?
Just
Yarder.
one time?
How long ago was this? If it was any timestamp past like a few days ago, then no.
It was the last time we were in Yarder.
Yeah, it was in Yarda. There was a
We were in
woman walking on the street, and we just come in, and you mistaken her as a man, and she got real mad.
To be fair, I was more in a hurry.
To be honest, though, my specialty isn't stealing things.
Is it murder?
No, I don't steal things. More so information.
I thought you were gonna say people.
Laughs. No, but I do know people who do that.
Oh, I was about to say, you didn't strike me as the slavery type.
At least that's Okay. Sure.
It's a compliment.
Dareth was more the grabby type of person than I was. Though, to be honest, he's the reason I was in the Thieves Guild in the first place.
Oh yeah, we met Dareth. I don't know if we told you about that. We did save him.
I figured. That's why I left.
Yeah.
What happened to him?
He left Ironslag with us, and then he left.
He didn't say where he was going.
Did he?
I
You're
don't,
asking
I
the
don't,
wrong.
I don't think so. He basically, we dropped him off at it was one of the.
Was it Citadel Adbar?
I think you dropped him off at Newfort.
Yeah, we dropped him off around Newfort, and he said that he would catch a ride.
Yeah, I think he was more comfortable traveling with us to Newport because that's when we were like escorting a lot of slaves there.
Yeah, probably because he wasn't the most conspicuous.
Yeah, the second it was going to turn into a small group thing, yeah, he left.
Sounds like something he would do. If he decides to go back to that fucking forest, I'm not going after him again.
What's in that forest?
Rizwan just blankly stares at Polchara,
The ghost house, right?
and then she looks at Ezra and goes, "You know what I mean."
Now that we think about it, do we know that he wasn't possessed?
I think I brought up that at one point, if he was secretly a wizard. I come to assume that when it comes to things about Rizwan. Speaking of which,
So
Sorry,
far
go.
the only wizard I like since then is Reed.
speaking of which, have you been a wizard since we've met you
Thank
again?
you.
Like at any point?
Not really.
Okay, that's good to hear.
Only when
I
she
mean-
casts from the ring.
She actually hasn't used it because the only thing she knows is in there is a smite, and it's not like she's gonna smite anybody in Silvery Moon.
I know you might.
Rizwan, full-time thief, part-time wizard.
Would you like a communication spell for that, Rizwan?
She's a spy. Thank you.
It's a spell that lets you put like a 20-word message into an animal of your choice, and if it can fly 100 miles, or it was either 50 or 100 miles. Hold on, and it can deliver the message in your voice, and then it flies back to you. Yep, 50 miles if it can fly, 25 miles if it walks.
I feel like I don't really have any animals on me, Polchara.
Oh, well, I thought we were going to pick up your Tressum whenever we got to Silvery Moon to get your money.
No, Lady is gonna stay with my mom.
Oh, fair enough. Never mind. Spell's useless.
Because I don't want Lady to become a casualty of our shenanigans.
That is a fair thing.
Yes, it is.
Flashbacks of Badger just sheltering the two that she has currently. The Tressum and the Pseudo Dragon.
The Tressum is in my pouch pocket, and the pseudo is around my neck.
To be fair, I'm pretty sure Badger doesn't have the same relationship with her mother as Rizwan does.
You're correct.
Correct.
Well, of course. Badger barely knows your mother.
That is incorrect.
He said Badger hardly knows Rizwan's mother.
Oh, that is correct. I thought you said that I really know my mother. I must say,
because
that's incorrect.
Pochar is an idiot. He sees things differently.
I don't think I'm an idiot. I think I'm just very aloof.
That's fair.
Your brain is aloof.
To be fair, Pachara doesn't have much experience with family relationships.
It's because all of his family is dead.
Yep. As far as I know, me and Felix are the last two of our kind. Well, of our particular breed of tiefling. There
Tell
could be.
Badger we have a room where she's still kind of chilling out in the carts with the Tressum, the Pseudo, and the Panther.
We don't have a room yet. We're still in the tower.
Oh, they said
Like
we had a
you
room.
can the tower is basically a safe house. You can find a place to bed down in there for free.
Okay, then I'll cast sending towards Badger so she knows that we're staying in the tower. Because if not, she'd probably be waiting outside the whole time.
What was I
Playing-
saying?
Playing canasta with the Panther. What is taking them so long? Jesus.
What is
was-
canasta?
Yeah, they were gone for over an hour, like probably 2 hours.
All I know is that it was morning when we were at the keep, and now it's nighttime.
Yeah, it takes about 8 hours to get from the tower to Everland.
Oh, I didn't know it was that long of a ride.
Yeah, it takes roughly that long. Sorry. They didn't want it like right next to Everland. You know, along like the river dash down there.
Oh, I see. I still keep mistaking that for saying Barry's tower.
Is the wizard with the Tressums offering his area for safekeeping / sleeping?
Well, I think you at least have an inkling that the Harper safe houses you can rest in.
No, the
But-
safe house isn't safe.
No. Because I feel like Badger would want to stay with the Tressums if she had an option.
All
Especially
of the
let,
gnomes stay here.
let Onyx see its sisters and brothers. Just Onyx see everybody.
All of Badger's family stays here.
There are some gnomes.
Oh.
You've been there before. You don't like no one really, gave you any hard looks.
Okay, I am very suspicious, but I will keep very, very close to Reed, and I will have my Panther to the side of me, trying to kind of block people's view of me if possible, as well.
I'm just gonna say, Rizwan is still very judgmental of Badger for that.
For what?
We're not. We still don't. We know everything about each other almost, and yet we still know nothing about Badger.
We've pressed her on that since while you were gone, but she still didn't say anything.
Oh, y'all know Badger's real name is Nyx now.
We don't know like why you don't like
Ye-
Everland.
Technically,
one
we already
doesn't know
know
that.
that.
My name is Nyx Timbers. I introduced myself in the very beginning of the game when you guys introduced her.
What, your name isn't
Yeah.
Badger?
We
This
went over
isn't-
this. This is the
Nickname.
third time we've done this.
You did not introduce Rizwan to actual. You did not introduce yourself to actual Rizwan.
That
This
is
is
fair.
true.
Oh, that's true.
So Rizwan does not know this, but everyone else knows her name is actually Nyx Timbers, but she goes by
Dude.
Badger.
Do they?
Yeah, Rizwan thinks her actual name is Badger.
Yeah, we'll keep it that way for now. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna keep really close to Reed, and have like Ruby walk beside me, so it's kind of like blocking view from the one side. I still have my little Batman helmet on, and I'm beside Reed, so I have like a guard on each side. Just that is me.
Read the most stoic of guards.
I'm kind of scared of the Panther still. Oh.
I will hold onto Reed's sleeve as well for what I can reach. Just,
He's
Yes,
pretty
not-
tall. He's tall, and you're a gnome, so.
I will reach up like a kid.
I
don't
know
care.
what you mean. I'm just saying.
I don't care. I will do so. Reed, you are not to leave my side. Is that understood?
Okay.
I'll make you another mask if you never leave my side for now.
It's not a marriage proposal, is it?
Huh?
Nothing.
He just got a new mask.
I said that's not a marriage proposal, is it?
Oh no. Okay, so Badger, out of everyone in the group, Badger's probably the closest to Reed, only because of that moment they had when they're talking back and forth and orchestra each other. So she kind of trusts him to a degree, but that's the only reason why she's like that, because Polchara is Polchara, so she's like, maybe not. Rizwin, she's still unsure of.
What?
So, what?
I thought I was your best friend.
I mean, you're nice and all, but she just has a better connection with Reed. She's just like, okay, I stay by him.
I was teaching you Infernal at one point, and then you
Me-
learned how to understand every language at once, and then
I still want to learn Infernal, but you only taught me how to say like what 5 words. Let's make a deal, and fuck. I think those are the 5 words you said.
That
taught
was
me.
it.
I also taught you I agree.
Yep, that's another one. Sorry. But yeah, I do want to learn more Infernal. I want to keep learning. If I try learning Infernal with the helm on, would I learn it faster?
No.
Just asking.
Because the helmet is literally basically translating it for you.
So probably be the opposite then.
You wouldn't.
Yeah,
learn
it's like using a wiffle bat when you're trying to practice for baseball.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
it would take you about 10 weeks to learn a new language, and that's if you like practiced it every day.
Why not? You got time?
I don't
Yeah,
know,
but how good of a teacher is Polchara?
That is the next question.
And when he says every day, he means like 8 hours every day.
It is a process, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I have that kind of time, especially with me making spell scrolls for us.
It's okay, but yeah, I'll just stay by Reed, and the Panther will be with everybody else will too.
Okay. You guys get your rest. Ezra, you don't feel any different in the morning. You're still a little worried. You're fine. It's not cursed. It's fine. The mask was. Oh, definitely. I'm not letting have that go with no curse. No, I have at least one. But the day is yours. What would you like to do?
I'd like to go home.
All right, the
forest.
Silverwood is right to the west.
All right.
Nope, not at home. Screw that. Not that one. To the keep. I'm at the keep. You know what I meant?
I kind of want to visit Silverwood. I don't know what's in there.
I ain't going.
Guys, can you believe we've gone to Everland so many times and we never checked out one of its biggest, like, nearby landmarks, Silverwood?
I want to try to pull Polchara to the cart.
We do need to go by Silver Moon.
No, we don't. We don't have to.
Oh, the question is, do we go
Uh,
by cart or do we fly there?
We're gonna fly there. We're gonna go for the ship, no?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I figure we go by the ship.
Okay. Back to the ship then.
And
That's how we
just-
travel now, by montage. That's the only
Yeah,
way
that's
to travel.
fine because you'd have no random encounter.
I'm just gonna whisper to Reed here right quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I can pull up the dang thing. There it is.
Well, Rizvin, I can say without a shadow of a doubt, I think you've got the job. And oh crap, we forgot to tell the Harpers to take down our employment listing. Should we go back?
No, it's fine. Maybe you find someone else that's really good.
Well, how far is Everlyn from our keep?
It's about a day's travel.
I was
I think
wondering.
you guys went about
would-
20 miles, which is roughly about a day. Give or take a couple hours.
Hang on 1 second. Can I use a animal messenger and just send one that way?
What do you trying to do?
To the harbor so I know to take down our wanted.
I mean,
I
Reed,
think Regis said it was fine.
Okay.
And you know it's in Yartar, so there's good odds that you're probably going to teleport from Everland to Yartar. Your guys' choice, of course. Depending on where you want to leave the ship.
I kind of want to bring the ship with us. Yartar's pretty safe.
I like ship. I like ship more so than traveling.
Yartar's pretty safe. Flashback to a very early episode where Badger almost got pickpocketed.
No clue.
Rizwin. Someone attempted to mug Rizwin.
Well, yeah, also that, and like Rizwin, you think you found like a Thieves Guild stash at one point there?
Yep.
But yeah, like the first time you guys were there, Badger almost got pickpocketed.
Wait, is that where we fought some corrupt guards?
That's also the place where Bachara found that elf woman at too.
Yeah.
Well, joke's on them. The only thing we have that's valuable on the ship is like a barrel of wine.
There's the ship itself.
And every other magical item on us.
Oh, we carry that with us. I mean, we carry that with us, right? Do we leave anything on the ship?
Well, at one point you did.
Well, on top of that, like I very much doubt anyone in Yartar would have the capability of actually flying the ship away. Like we had to watch cultists do it just to learn.
You don't know that.
I mean, should we just teleport there then?
That's all up to you.
If we teleport there, then we won't be able to. We'll have to go back for the cart.
I mean, like it'd be here, and then we can teleport back here and take the cart to the tower.
Well, it depends on if you take the cart. If you guys are back at the tower now, if you guys were to travel back to Everland with the cart tomorrow, yes, it would be in Everland. If you go without the cart will be here. My curious question is, why bring the cart except maybe to hide Badger?
If we take the ship, she can hide on the ship.
Yeah, I guess we can just take the ship. We gotta go by Silver and Moon anyway.
You guys
could
do
just
have
not go at
access.
all.
You guys do have access to a hat of disguise. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
We don't have to go Silvery Moon at all. We could just go to Yartar and do what we have to go do there.
Rizwin blankly stares at Badger.
I think this plan makes excellent sense.
You realize, Badger, I don't have even half of my stuff on me.
What? Why?
We're just
I
going
was-
to
I was at my house.
we're just going to Silvery Moon and that's it, right? No little expeditions or anything like that. Just mooning
Nope.
back.
We're
No
just going
promises.
to get my stuff.
Fine. But
Well,
keep the
that's-
helmet on.
But I'll never understand like rich families. It's
Let's
weird
go.
not keeping everything you own on you at all times.
I know, right? I keep all my belongings on me.
The only thing I don't keep on me are the stuff that's physically too heavy, like my giant cooking pan or the shovels or stuff.
Rizwin
Alright,
just kind of
let's-
face palms.
Do we want to take the airship there, or is it not going to be safe taking the airship there, Rizwin?
Why would it not be safe?
They could park in her backyard. I'm sure it could accommodate it.
I'm
don't-
thinking more of her line of work if that's the headquarters.
They know me.
Only
But do they know
there.
that this is your ship?
If we fly there and I'm on it, someone will probably see me on it and know that it's my ship.
We'll only be there for like an hour.
I mean, we don't all have to leave the ship, anyways.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I don't have a backyard.
What?
Man,
Come on, even I had a backyard.
Yours was all backyard, Polchara.
I
Yeah.
feel like you forget what Silvery Moon looks like, Poltara.
Well, like, even the poorest people have backyards.
Silver Moon is a forest city.
But rich people live there.
They have trees in their backyard.
Why? Like, wait.
Because it's a forest city.
Wait, so you guys, so you guys grow all your food in your backyard too? They're apple trees, right?
No. Forest trees. It's like your stereotypical elvish city.
Your city is weird. Like, you have all these trees in your backyard, and they're not doing anything. They're not growing food.
Silvery
not-
Moon. Risman just goes, Silvery Moon is not known for its food exports, Polchara.
Wasteful.
It's a magic city. That's what they do, is magic.
They could do magic and grow food. Imagine how much money they'd save.
They make their food with magic.
Yeah, look at all this prime real estate to make food that they're not using.
I don't know why I bother talking to you, Polchara.
It's hard to talk to someone that's right. I understand. Anywho, I guess we're flying.
All right, so you can, if you leave now, it is evening. So if you left now, you can make it a silvery moon, but it will be about 5 o'clock the next day, and whoever's on first shift will have 1 level of exhaustion.
I'll volunteer for first shift. That's one. We need one more.
What if it's me? Would I take the exhaustion as well?
He said who's ever on first shift.
Yes, because you can. You still need a long rest. You meditate for 4 hours, but you still need 4 hours of light activity. And I don't think piloting a ship counts. Well, actually, I think you might be fine.
Oh yeah, elf.
Yeah.
Well, I'll take the one for the team. I'll take the point of exhaustion.
Then I'll take the first ship then.
Okay.
How long has it been since we got the new ship?
It has been. Oh man,
3 or
Couple
4
days.
days.
longer than that.
Let's see. I know we spent at least 2 days at this storm castle.
Why do we not just sleep? It's nighttime.
So you like to sleep.
That is a good
I
question. I should keep track. I really should keep track of days, but I don't.
Can we not just leave for Silvery Moon in the morning?
No, we're already here.
We're in Everland.
Not even at Leverland, at the tower.
Oh, all right.
Right, you went here.
I
And
mean,
then
I'm
you went
fine with taking well, like if me and Reed take the first shift the next day, like I'll be the one that gets a point of exhaustion. So yeah, we can do that.
I'm just saying,
10
why do
days.
we need to have someone take a point of exhaustion
11 days.
if we can just
To
stay
save
the
time.
night in the tower?
To save time.
Is someone actively being murdered right now?
Well, yes, actually, several hundred people are being murdered as we speak due to the Giants' War.
14
That's not
years.
gonna stop anytime soon.
Yes, but if we could stop this war 6 hours sooner than we could before, many lives will be saved.
Rizwan just looks to the rest of the party like, help.
I kind of see both points though.
Leave it up to you all what you want to do.
Well, why don't we just leave it up to a vote then? Seems like the only fair way to settle this dispute.
Right, so I guess you can type in chat S to stay the night or L to leave.
You know, I just remembered that I'm super hurt, so I'm gonna vote to stay.
You already spent a night in Neverland.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Oh, we all did, or just
Everyone, yeah, you all went to, when you guys went to Everland, it was evening. So you wouldn't have been able to come back here.
We're tired.
Well, there's still 2 more voters.
It is back to evening again, but
I just noticed we're even too, so we can tie.
Oh, come on.
It's up to Badger.
Wait, I heard my name. What's up?
Come on, Badger, if you vote leave, Challenger wins.
no, it doesn't. That's not how it works.
I'm joking.
If that happens, then we just roll for it.
So you're saying either leave now for Silvery Moon or just stay the night.
If we
Yeah.
stay, then nobody's gonna get exhausted.
Okay. You
And
know what?
we would be staying in the Mage Tower.
no,
With-
you
in
guys
the
are
ship.
you guys are at your tower, where it's being built right now, because that's where the
Oh.
airship
Staying the
is.
night around the
We're in
tower.
their ship.
I didn't realize we had left Everland already.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, that's so it's currently evening. That's why it's. I'm sorry that I said that.
I thought it was still evening and we were at the tower.
Oh, sorry, no.
Rizzo, that's like Pachara levels of aloofness.
That might be just my fault for not explaining it correctly. Does that change your vote, Rizwan?
I mean, I still don't like the idea of levels of exhaustion because I don't
Only
know
Pochara will
if
get it, no?
this is true, and I'm just saying, like, worst case scenario. You know,
I'm still gonna stay. Just for the exhaustion thing, I'm gonna stay.
okay.
I want everyone to be at their top game.
That's
Okay.
what my reasoning was.
All
What
right,
just
then we'll
moved?
stay. Something moved?
I think so.
The Earth.
Just want to have a token down.
That scared me because now I'm seeing things move.
Maybe I might just be nuts. It's...
No, I
Like,
think
half
I
a
saw
second,
something too.
I accidentally did the ruler thing about.
Oh,
right
okay, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Like, wait, what? Something moved.
I saw.
I was just looking to the side, like, oh, something moved. Okay, so you all are staying for the evening.
Also, if Rizwan realizes that she's going to be spending more than one day outside of Silver Moon, she'll probably send a message to her mom just being like, sorry, I kind of got kidnapped in a nightmare, and though I'm coming back, so
I tried to give you an out there, Rizwin.
Wasn't surprised you haven't yet noticed yet.
Yeah, we would have gotten there at like 5 p.m. and then you would have only had to be like, "Hey, I'm here to get my stuff. Sorry about that. I'm going to sleep." But now we're going to get there in the morning, and you get to spend all day with your mom.
If
and
you
that's
left,
a bad thing. How?
Oh well, you left without saying anything,
Sorry.
but I figured that'd be a thing.
leaving in the morning, you'll get there at about 9:30.
Yeah, I think he said it backwards by accident.
At night?
Yes, if you leave in the morning, you'll get there at about 9:30 at night. It'll take about 12.5 hours to get there.
Jesus.
Yeah, Pocharo said it backwards, I think, by accident. He said it that if we leave in the morning, we'll arrive in the morning. But I think he meant that if we leave in the morning, we'll like arrive at night. And if we leave at night right now, we'll arrive in the morning. And you'll have
Either
time
way,
to spend with your mom.
Either way, we're spending the night here now.
Yep. I'm gonna do my tiny hut.
Okay.
A hut.
Oh crap! I forgot to pick up mutton while we were in Everland.
Martin!
I don't think Leon would have let you forget.
Leon might have gotten it himself.
Yeah, I probably would have got it myself, to be honest here.
I can cook that for you. I got the spice pouch.
With
Can I
his
just say
level of obsession for mutton, nobody's gonna forget.
Can I just say I bought mutton in town?
Yeah.
How much?
How much do you want to get?
No, 3 days worth.
3 whole carts full.
3 days worth. Just make it like the same price as a ration. I think it's 5 silver per ration, so that's like 15. 1 gold, 5 silver, or 15
And 3
silver.
days worth of mutton for Leon is 3 carts.
God, I'm surprised you didn't get like a barrel of salt so you could salt the mutton and like get like a 3 months worth.
Done.
Mutton jerky.
Mutton.
The Mutton Man can.
The mutton man.
I hate myself for that, but
Not the gumdrop buttons!
God, that's just... You're making me think of Shrek so hard. I'm trying not to.
well, you brought that up on yourself then.
No, that was Rizwan.
Oh.
No, I just continued the joke.
But yeah, if you want, I could cook that for you. I bet I can make you the best mutton meal you've ever had.
Leon.
Yeah.
Leon then proceeds to bite into the mutton raw. Mutton.
Just
I feel like it's blasphemy to burn mutton in Leon's eyes.
The funny thing is, Leon could do that because he's immune to disease.
But I'm wondering why does everyone treat me like I'm not capable of things?
Just
I'm a very good
bites
cook.
into a live sheep.
Does immunity to disease make you immune to parasites? That's an interesting thought experiment.
it's more of the question is, if he burns it, will I kill him on sight? Just burning it.
Probably.
I think it
I don't know.
does,
I don't know.
protect you
My
from
cooking
parasites.
skill has like
Because
a
Tomb of Annihilation has the if you drink the river water, you get parasites, but it counts like a disease.
Okay. So yeah. Yeah, Leon could literally eat that shit raw.
Just bites into a live sheep.
I don't know. I was just saying, my cooking skill has like a +7 to it.
I have a plus 12 to sleight of hand, and I still only rolled a 14.
Because those are natural too. In 2 levels, that would be a 22.
Reliable talent.
What you're saying, Ezra?
I was gonna say, Leon's hunger for mutton is so strong, he would probably just bite into a live sheet in the field one day if he didn't have mutton on
Oh
reserve.
no, God! I feel like that's just too far.
Yeah, that probably wouldn't taste good.
The
I
weed
think
was
that's
cursed.
going too far as a paladin. Then I have to let thy
You become
assumptions
you
set
become a
in.
paladin of conquest, and you must conquest mutton.
Let's conquer the mutton.
I'm gonna remember that for the future.
Okay, you do that.
The most single-minded paladin ever.
One of us.
That's the
wishes
real
to-
reason he hates Sephiroth. Sephiroth took his mutton.
Oh my gosh.
Just like takes the mud and just disappears into the.
I believe it.
It's slipping a middle finger.
God, I just picture like Sephiroth just stabbing Leon's dad in the back, killing him. And he's lying on the floor dead, and then he just takes the mutton. It's like, no, my mutton.
Nah, I killed my dad.
Yeah, I was about to
Oh,
say.
right.
He
His
killed
dad,
his own dad.
Okay, sorry.
his dad was a bitch.
Foggy memory. Either way. Is that a yes or a no on the cooking, Leon?
Are you willing to risk your life into cooking this mutton?
I bet I can do it.
All three of them.
Sure, I can cook all three tonight.
Okay, great. Just understand, you fail, and you will taste my smite.
I'm willing to
Succeed,
take
and
that
I will
risk. I'm
taste
a
the
great
mutton.
cook. Not to mention, then Pachar just pulls out Howard's spice pouch. Like, I finally get a good excuse to use this. Imagine any spice I could ever want.
That doesn't change the texture.
All right, are you going to attempt to do this?
Yep.
I will, because are you using the spices?
Yes.
I'll give you advantage on the check
Thank you. So is it?
with your wisdom.
Let's see the cooking. Yeah, I was about to say. So let's see.
The
my
reason it's a
wisdom plus,
7 is the reason it's a 7 is because your wisdom's -1.
fair enough. Yeah, I was about to
Pretty
say
much.
like because my proficiency with cooking utensils, I get my proficiency bonus on top of it too. Or
Your expertise, right?
well, it's not
Right.
expertise. It's
I thought you took expertise in it.
is it just survival?
You can use survival. I'll give you that.
Okay, thank you. Oh,
Wow.
Ha! I told you.
oh, that's still not a bad meal.
Wow.
Wait, the real question is it satisfactory?
That's up to you. Do you think an 11 would have been satisfactory?
Oh. Tell me what you do with the pochar.
What's that?
What you do with that meat. That mutton.
meat.
I'm going to put all these like, knowing I didn't like exactly do the best I could have on it. I'm like, I'm really gonna garnish it up. I'm gonna like find the best. I'm gonna find the best plate to serve it on. I'm gonna put whatever garnishes I can next to it. And I'm going God, and I'm going to like pour like a tall glass of like wine. I'm with my
It's-
alchemy flask.
It's like he actually makes it really well, but it's like one of those French restaurants where they only give you like a tablespoon worth of food on this huge plate.
So
And Leon's just like, excuse me?
So I look at the mutton. I bite into the mutton. And I look at Pochar. Did you even cook this?
It was the first time I ever tried to use this spice pouch.
Did you just use a spice pouch and not cook this?
I cooked it.
With
I-
fire?
Yes. I mean, if it's undercooked, I can put it back through the. If it's undercooked, I can put it back through the oven for you.
No.
You did not use fire.
I did use fire. It's rare.
It's
Bright-
so rare,
bright-
it's
bright-
still
bright-
moving.
Bright side, he did not burn it.
Fair.
He unburnt it.
But at the same time, all you did was make it look pretty.
Wait. Did you want it well done? Because I went for rare. I thought you would have liked that.
It
Polchara,
passes for
Leon
now.
is a simple man of simple tastes.
You live for today, Polchara.
I'll give it another shot tomorrow.
Indeed you will.
This will be the second attempt at the. This will be the second attempt at the spice pouch. I think I'll be a bit better at it.
Well, you're just getting used to it, so I'm allowing you off the hook today.
Yep.
So, in 8 hours, we get to see a Polchara getting shoved off the ship. Ah.
It's like you get the 8 hours later from SpongeBob, and it just shows the ship, and you see a purple speck go off the side.
Hang on.
So-
I'm gonna see if I
Jokes
can
on
do a
us,
thing.
we don't have cannons.
Hang on, I might have a thing for this. It'll take me a second to upload it, but I got something.
Oh, I'm interested.
Polchara, we may not have a cannon, but we do have a harpoon gun and rope.
We can also just make him walk the plank.
Yes, but here's the thing: is killing me worth using our only harpoon to Leon?
Yes.
For Leon, yeah.
I mean, I don't feel like I did a bad job. I just didn't do a very good job.
That's a bad job for Leon.
Like I said, tomorrow I'll do a better job. God, one of those two were in that one.
All right, this is what you hear.
Oh, our cartoons.
Yeah, I had that somewhere. I'm gonna remove it from this. How do I remove this?
Just
Fish.
keep it in roll 20 for use
Fish,
later.
a man of culture.
Is this by uploading you affirm you have the rights to use each file? Debatable.
My childhood.
There it is. There we go.
Remembering so much.
I have that. I have that file because I put it on my little stream deck. But yes, we've wasted so much time just bullshitting.
Fair enough.
Good time.
So
It is also my first time back outside of the Halloween special.
Speaking of which, I was saying, I'm surprised you haven't noticed about the ship yet there, Wisdom.
it is smaller than the other one, and it is different. Like slightly smaller, so it's a little bit more cramped.
Was
Yeah,
it
we-
present for the destruction of the first one?
I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah, because we went
Probably.
outside once before we went to the boss, and that's when we found out.
Yeah, because you
You
had
were
left
with us.
right before fighting the
actual
boss
fight.
man.
Duke Guzalto.
Yep, we got a sloop now instead of a carrier.
Okay, someone has sourced. Oh, the chat won't see it. Hang on. There we go. The chat will see this. Someone has sourced Badger with a helmet.
I know, I saw it and I thought that was beautiful.
just funny.
The one, the one that I posted?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was a rather rudimentary paint program job.
Just a quick. That's Badger currently with the Batman helmet on.
Yes.
Hey, y'all saying you're hearing things and seeing things, but nothing is popping up. Are you talking about inside Discord?
It's in Discord. It's the one in Discord. I put it on the thing so the viewers would be able to see it.
See anything on roll 20?
It's not in Roll20. It's in
Ah,
Discord.
roll 20.
It's
okay.
it's
Some
here
of the
in
campaign
Discord.
discussions.
Yeah, I see it says campaign discussions, but I thought that was only for players only to see those.
No, I opened the image in the browser so that everyone could see it.
Ah, okay. But yes, I approve.
So, according to the way the helmet is styled, we can see your mouth when you wear it, but that's the only part of your face we can see.
Well, luckily my mouth is not that distinguishable.
Yeah, all noobs look alike.
So,
Well, hello there, Bruce.
Hello there, Bruce.
Anyway,
Silvery Moon.
to Silvery Moon you go. Arriving at roughly 9:30. No encounter. You get there fine. Just have you all roll random encounters from now on. Yeah. Okay. You have arrived.
Where's the best parking space, Rizwin? All I see is trees.
I would not be aware of that since I've not had the experience of parking an airship in Silvery Moon.
Well, just think of a big, wide open space here that you've been to before, and we can park there.
Outside the city.
Outside the city.
You know, when you think about it, is it strange that we haven't yet seen like another airship?
What's that?
I think it's a little strange. We haven't yet seen another airship. I mean, you guys basically gave them, you know, the idea and plans of how to make one.
I mean, for this one, it was already existing. We just paid to get it fixed up.
Yeah, and the last one was totaled. I
Yeah,
mean,
no.
now that I think of it, the fire elemental and wind elemental are probably still inside of it, but the ship
Should have
itself
gotten
is-
airship insurance.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they cover acts of fire giants though.
You know what? You can go ahead and visit Old Snarl, and we'll see if he does insurance.
Now-
that's trying though.
If we do get insurance on the ship, is it one of those things where there's only a certain amount they cover before they start actually putting money out?
I mean,
Or-
it's only worth about half the moment you leave the you left with a rotor deep.
That's true. So is it only worth like a quarter of what the ship's actually worth? Like they only give a pouch of gold worth of what the quarter of the ship was worth?
They pay you in what the materials. It's just scrap wood. I'll give it 5 silver for this.
Maybe we can make a trade instead.
Guys, I don't think it's worth dealing with the insurance company. I think we should just take it to a scrapyard.
They're like, we'll give you what you need to fix it.
I mean, I'm sure we could find like payment and just selling the elementals to someone in worst case scenario.
For the sake of
Yeah.
brevity, just curiosity, how are you guys going to go to Yartar? Are you going to fly there, or are you going to teleport there?
To Yartar?
Mm-hmm.
I was assuming we were going to fly there.
I assume we're just teleporting.
I
With
thought
the
that was
Yartar, with if we flew to Yartar, at least we would have a place to stay.
Wouldn't that mean
In
we also
terms of we could actually stay on the ship if we wanted to. Versus teleporting, we'd have to pay for rooms.
True, but you
Yeah.
also have the issue of leaving
There
the
is
ship alone.
There is a thieves guild there.
Yeah,
Are we
that's-
criminals there?
What?
Didn't we kill a bunch of guards there last time? Are we criminals there?
I'm pretty sure we didn't kill a bunch of guards.
Is that
Like
the
that,
pen?
like they were crooked guards, but
I thought the Thieves Guild was gonna clean that up.
Yeah.
yeah. Now that I think of it, I remember like someone that was a higher ranking guard said that they turn a blind eye to that. So yeah, never mind.
Speaking of which, did we really, like do anything about like the son to Zymorvan?
The what?
The kid. Yeah, he got arrested.
I'm pretty sure he's still arrested.
Yeah, I remember that.
From what I remember, I don't think he was that great of a guy in the first place.
Didn't seem like it, but at the same time, it's like, was he arrested on like, you know, correct charges, or were they false pretense charges? You know, the guards were crooked, so
Well, the ones that you encountered were.
I'm pretty sure the top guard that was one of the crooked ones just wanted the Giant Slayer sword.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, you all don't know if that was confiscated just by him just because, or if it was evidence and the guy just took it and used it.
Because we're gonna find out since we killed that guy. What's up, Hope Charlie?
Well, we didn't kill the guy. We turned him into the Harpers, didn't we?
Oh, that's right.
Hit him and one of his associates.
Oh, right, I remember. Did they ever... I don't know if they actually did anything with that information or not, or what have you.
If the Harpers didn't do anything about it, I'd say the case has gone too cold.
I mean, they have the guy. They know if it's crooked, they can just get him out. And, you know, he would admit to, like, you know, what happened.
Well, we don't know if he admitted to his crimes. Like, at worst, like, they gave him a slap on the wrist because he was a guard. Or now he's back on his job.
If you're like, whatever, I'm giving up on this conversation now.
Like, we don't really know, like, how his prosecution went.
You're right.
We just
But I
gave
do know one thing, though. It's day 2 Pachar.
It is roughly 9:30 when you guys approach Silvery Moon. Rizwan, what are your plans here? What's the party's plans?
Rizwan's basically gonna run back to our house, apologize to her mother, tell her what's going on, grab her stuff, and then go.
Oh, you're going back then. To go back with your traveling companions?
Well, I did kind of leave them in the middle of a mess that was my fault, and I kind of feel shitty about it. So I feel like I kind of have to go help them some more. I know it's not ideal, though. It just...
You seem happier. As if being with them is just... Definitely better than when you came back first. Perhaps seeing them again raised your spirits.
I can say that about some of them, yeah.
And then you see Polchara and you go Excalibur face.
God, I was literally just about to say, Badger, get your cat out of my hair! It's pulling it!
I think it was they
Polchara.
cringe.
Calm down. There's no need to yell around here.
He's right.
The cat's waist is stuck in between my horns and it's trying to eat my hair!
Poltara, this is the nice part of town. Can you not yell at 9:30 at night?
Get the cat off!
Oh well, if you get arrested, it's not my problem.
Anyone want some mutton?
as they're all doing that in the background. Well, I don't know what all you must still do. How much did you tell your mother, though, about what you were doing with the group?
I want to tell her to be truthful, but I also don't want her to feel like I'm gonna die any day.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if I do that, she won't let me leave. Um, I'll just tell her that there's some problems that have been caused by what the giants are doing. Like, not that we're specifically solving the giant problem itself, but there's like results of that. Like, stuff is messed up and they're trying to fix it. Like,
Right.
yeah. Like, almost like a disaster cleanup crew.
Well, at least you're saying, goodbye this time.
Yeah, I'm still not exactly sure what happened the other night. I went to sleep and then I woke up somewhere else. It was weird.
Strange indeed. Well, she kind of embraces you for a big ol' hug. You be careful out there.
Alright.
And she kind of looks past you to the group. And you all better keep her safe.
Was that a threat?
Rizwan looks at him and says, yes.
This is mom level threat. So you are intimidated. This is like mother using your middle name.
I never knew, Mama.
Might I also remind the party that she is an alchemist? So she knows how to make things like alchemist fire and acid.
These evil one do no good against me.
And other not so pleasant things.
I'm not sure how poison works though.
It's not the same as disease. I wish it was, because then my paladin would be fine.
Okay, Pulchara. We'll end it on a note of Pulchara cooking this mutton. Regular survival check. No advantage this time.
Fair enough. Haha!
There you go. Leon, he took your advice.
Yes.
You were keeping an eagle eye on him while he made this, just staring daggers at him, like mouth watering a bit.
This time I went with a low flame over a longer period of time, a flambe.
Oh, he braised it.
That shit is gone in less than a minute.
Okay, well, we guess we'll probably have to spend the night here, or else somewhere, either on the ship or in an inn, or else suffer exhaustion.
Rizwan would most likely stay at her mom's
Of
house.
course.
I will burp with satisfaction.
And she would say, at least you have someone to keep you company now while I'm gone. Referencing the flying cat.
As the cat kind of flies in and kind of almost tackles her. Because the one you have is kind of big. Big flying cat. It's got some weight to it.
Maine Coon Tressum. Maine Coon Tressum.
But you guys get your sleep. And we'll head out in the morning. And that is where we'll end tonight's session. Next week. I assume you guys will be going to the dame.
Yorp.
Yes.
The Grand Dame.
Oh boy, it's gonna be a heist episode.
I don't know about that. I already
Potentially.
have my ideas.
Yeah, we'll see we'll see how you all try to fit in and get we'll see what you all do to board this thing.
I've got a plan. I don't know about the others.
I'm
I
wearing
am
pretty
excited
clothes,
to hear
but
it.
We could buy clothes in server, man.
That
yeah,
is true.
That's fancy.
Sure, I can buy fine clothes. I want a suit and a top hat.
You went to the suit and top hat store. Hello.
Oh boy.
Oh god.
Gregory Hollow has opened a haberdashery.
I was just buying my zombies and my horde of the undead some suits. Gotta have your minions looking their best.
He would do that. He does do that.
Yep.
When
you've
you all
seen
when you all met him, the zombies he had and the skeleton had suits.
Like fresh suits.
Yeah, they were good suits.
Oh,
Like
you mean
Corn
Bonaparte
Bonaparte.
and the boys?
Yeah.
Cornparte has his own clothing.
Oh, I miss them. Takes it a step farther. Bonaparte's the one that owns the haberdashery.
Polchara, Gregory will try to. He'll cast Awaken on one of his skeletons.
He can do that?
Well, as an NPC, yes. A little bit harder as a, but
Wait, what? What's it? No, wait. I think skeletons are too smart for that. Actually, zombies may be dumb enough.
yeah.
Maybe that's how he got Brian to say his name. Either way, I had fun tonight.
Yes.
All right. Yes, thank you all so much for joining us. We appreciate it, and we will see you on next time. Have a good night.
Good night.
Bye, darlings.
Good night.